Let's get back to some football. Let's get better at football. As Littler tries to even the match.
No chance.
What's that?
Sorry about it, Littler.
All right. I think he's coming back. Cool hand Luke Humphreys. He just wanted to add
7-5 is going to be a really nice match.
That would be perfect for the finals.
Yeah.
I mean, no, let's not watch it. Let's just start it back up. Zito said we don't need to dive back into that. We'll never get out.
Yeah. Littler was going to take a shit anyway. He had like 40 kebabs before the match started.
Which you can't blame him for.
No.
Cannot blame him for.
Doing
All right, let's dive into everything DB, good D, bad D. Ladies and gentlemen, Darius J. Butler.
Let's go. First one of the new year.
Yeah,
let's make it good.
And we're going to go with some bad D, I do believe, first, which we don't necessarily love, but we will certainly enjoy the good D at the very end of this entire thing. Darius, who are we talking about first, pal?
Bad D means good O, so it's probably my Indianapolis Colts.
Wow. Yeah.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Bunch of big guys in there, right? One wide receiver, Alec Pierce, our shot guy. As you can see, if you pause it, no middle of the field safety. All right, so probably man-to-man coverage across the board. This corner, Jack Jones, he's on the tight end. If he blocks, he's kind of this backside corner, really a strong side corner's only chance of help being that there is no deep help coverage. Play action fake, pretty much max protection.
They got sucked up.
Yeah, then you got Alec Pierce, big fast guy just running across the field. Gardner makes a great throw under pressure. Bop! Backside corner never had the chance to get there. Home run ball.
That's Gardner Minshew
Yes,
football,
sir.
baby.
Once again, right around that middle of the field, 3rd and 1 situation. Tough spot. Obviously, all these guys are sold out on the run. See Bobby Spillane in here trying to fill a gap. Everybody's trying to fill a gap, get down there. Once again, this is the only guy, and even he's trying to get in that run fit. That's the only guy that can potentially fall back and help him. But when you're running outside leverage as a corner, obviously because you got that tight split from Pierce, so you're going to be outside leverage. So it's nothing but space and opportunity for that receiver. Good job by Gardner getting his ball off, too. Was some pressure in his face. I believe Bobby filled late. Bam!
So we just saw a clip from NFL Films of Gardner Minshew and Max Crosby this entire game.
Yep.
Had to feel pretty good here for Gardner to complete a nice deep ball. He's been vibing, and Pierce has come alive this year for the first time.
Absolutely. We needed him right here. This is what we drafted him for. Big guy making big plays. Man, it was a rough one for my Dolphins, man. I could have honestly been up here all day with bad D for them. This is something we saw a couple weeks ago with
Mike McDover.
Vic Fangio
with Cooper Kupp on a cross motion, and he's going to run this rail route, right? Not a wheel route. Eli Apple completely lost in the sauce. You see the linebacker here. Some people are kind of saying, oh, he rolled out to his left, so people got confused, but he wasn't even looking at him when he was rolling out. Lost in the sauce. You should be getting depths, trying to split him. He kind of gets lost in the sauce as well. You cut Zay Flowers and Rashad Bateman wide open, but obviously hit Zay up the sideline, hand up. And then the tackling, was just horrendous on the back end. So obviously you give up the big play. But we've seen multiple times, you tackle a guy on the 5, you tackle him on 1, defense gets a stop, turnover. But obviously not going to happen against Zay Flowers there. Big play, bad D, bad communication.
What a throw.
Let's talk about some more great offense here for this offense. You're talking about great throw. Here's another one.
Yep, pausing once again. So 22 personnel really got Ricard back here. We probably treat him as a back, even though he's almost like an O-lineman. So 1 wide receiver. So now you're going to have base defense. So that's, 4 DBs. So that means a corner is going to be covering a tight end somewhere. But right here you got the safety. He's down. He's trying to communicate with someone over here that I'm going to pass these guys off if we get traffic. Isaiah Likely, he motions down. So now he's trying to communicate. You'll see him pointing. It's so important home on the road, verbal and nonverbal communication. Just like when linemen report to referees, like it's one thing to say, hey, I'm reporting. It's another thing to give them that signal. Same thing with defense. If I give you something, I got to get that back. If I give AJ, hey, alert, just like we saw in the Bama-Michigan game, just kind of lost in the sauce on different pages. Hey, AJ, alert these crossers. If they come out, we pass them off. If he gets that, maybe it works out. But you'll see him chasing outside in, him pointing. Nobody got him. As my old DB coach would say, looking like the Keystone Cops back there. Wide open.
Nice.
Had Patrick Card wide open. Zay Flowers wide open on the touchdown. I feel like Isaiah Likely, he made the one-hand catch. He wasn't wide open, but, once again, you could tackle that guy after he catches the ball. So just bad communication pre-snap, not on the same page. Not an overly difficult motion to handle, right? You got the tight end split out. He motions down. No way he should be wide ass open at this point in the game. Beginning of the third quarter, I want to say it was 28-13 at this point.
They're trying to set up a little pick too, aren't they? If you run it to
just run it back a little bit, Pat. Who's on the left side? He's coming, sitting down, like in case somebody is trailing.
88.
Like he wants to get in that way. Yeah,
Yep.
88.
Yeah, didn't even need it.
Didn't need it. But he's looking. He's trying to search out to set a pick.
Yeah, so he's looking for who's guarding likely, and nobody's coming over.
He was
So like, okay,
nobody. I think it's good.
curl up right here.
Saw people say after the 2 touchdown performance, he's likely to begin. His dick sucked after that game.
It's potential. I can see that.
Who'd you see said that?
Is that Greeny?
Is that Ronnie?
It might have been Ronnie, might have been Greeny. I thought Maz said it on Get Up.
Allegedly.
so.
Allegedly.
Just
Doesn't sound
good
like
call,
it.
D-Butt. Thank you. Thank you for that, D-Butt. It does
But
not
yeah,
sound.
it's bad ball right there. Bad D.
Really?
I think you're talking about Ronnie, the big Ravens fan on the internet.
Ah, yes, there it is.
This show.
Oh yeah, I did see. Oh, yeah, okay.
You know who we're talking about?
Yep.
He's
I was
passionate
introduced
Ravens
to him
fan.
Yeah,
out there in LA.
he is.
Pre his cousin.
Hey, Jordan Love, you pause it right here. So right here, you look at the safeties. That's obviously the first thing quarterbacks are doing. And as a young safety, you're trying to confuse them. Harrison Smith, you know he does a lot around the line of scrimmage. So one safety, he's going to be down showing pressure. So then you have a single high safety. But they're actually going to rotate to cover 2. So this backside corner is going to be the deep half corner up there. A lot of defenses do this, kind of like an invert. So you got the corner, he's going into the deep half. This down DB, he's going to go to the flat. That deep middle of the field safety, he'll be the deep half safety here. And then what AJ had to do a bunch, I'm sure, as that middle read defender, you're responsible basically to the goalpost for speed. It's the passing strength up here. So this linebacker is going to open up to that side. You got Jaden Reed in that slot. Jordan Love reads the rotation in the coverage, makes a great throw for a big-time touchdown. So if you pause it right here, he's responsible for that middle run-through, right?
Not a chance.
Middle run-through.
Wall avert.
Safeties, he has to split both of those guys. Yeah, you got to get going early. You'll see it better from the back copy, but
And
obviously
it's Tampa 2 here, right? This is what you got to do.
Tampa 2. But it's kind of, kind of fudge, a little mixed up Tampa 2 because you have one safety playing it and then you have the backside corner who doesn't have a ton of reps playing deep half safety.
Patriots do this, but Patriots do that a lot. Well, they'll drop different guys into like non-traditional spaces there when you run Tampa.
Yeah, so Patriots will they love like Kyle Duggar, or like a safety, or like a Tyrann Mathieu if it's the Saints, or Jacksonville does a lot, Caldwell's defense, where you put like a more athletic middle, more faster guy who can play that middle run through, because you also, a lot of times you got to play that check down. A lot of times Aaron Jones just check down, and you got to rally and tackle that. But you got to have more sense of urgency than that. Bam, an absolute dot.
Yeah, and when that did happen, actually, you ran, I believe, the same play with Fred Warner against CeeDee Lamb down the middle.
And he's open, and Fred Warner, CeeDee Lamb, they line up and race. CeeDee Lamb's probably gonna win that race, but you take the right exit angle, you obviously anticipate the route, you'll definitely beat him to that spot. Luke Kuechly was one of the best doing that.
Urlacher was so tall.
Yep.
He would turn and almost shuffle. He was so tall and fast.
Yeah, well, that's what that guy was
He didn't
doing.
have to turn and run.
That dude was kind of shuffling there, and I thought to myself, that's a super confident move.
Urlacher could roll too, though.
Yeah.
Like he was
punt returner.
Freak athlete.
Secondary too, right?
Speaking of, he's punt returner, safety, ended up playing Mike linebacker, and now he rides 400 miles on his biker.
Yeah, freak.
Will remain a psycho for the rest of his life, but hey, Urlacher, appreciate you, man.
How'd it go, Urlacher?
We got Ronnie Hickman down here right at the sticks now. If you pause it, I mean, one spot you probably wouldn't throw this ball if you're Trevor Siemian would probably be anywhere between that area. Any guesses on where he throws this off the play?
Right
center.
So 1st and 10, just great job dropping right to the spot, doing your job. Coaches say it all the time, just do your job, be where you're supposed to be. Not exactly sure what this coverage is. Kind of looks similar with the corners playing like a deep half. You'll see him drop into the flat and maybe like a lock backside, but no middle of the field safety. Ronnie Hickman just drops right down at the sticks, 1st and 10. He's literally just waiting for it, does his job, picks it off. Not only picks it off, takes it back to the crib once again. I don't know what the hell Siemian was thinking here.
Siemian's a good
pick
boy.
that thing off.
He's a good boy.
Turn it to a ball player, take it to the sideline, and get to the crib. Great job. This Jim Sort defense, obviously, all year long. They're playing some good ball and can make a run this year.
I think we'll see Siemian week 18, I believe.
Yes, I hope so.
I mean,
I saw him one night at a party.
Trevor, what
Great time.
What are you doing, buddy? Play action. You saw the
He didn't even know he's standing there, AJ.
Yeah,
He blended in with the hash.
I don't know, maybe Miles, maybe he was
'cause
scared
his
of
arms.
Miles, thinking about Miles.
Yeah.
With his arms.
Yeah, he's probably, that's
They do
probably
kinda look
what it
hash-like.
is right here. Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh
look
shit!
at
Oh
that.
shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
I mean, look, there's a hash mark. There's a hash mark there. There's a hash
Impossible
mark
to
there,
see 'em.
Hash mark there.
And the goalpost is in the way too.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Jeez.
To be fair, though, if the end zone started at the back pylon, Siemian's making this tackle right there.
Yeah, you're right.
Jeez.
Good hustle.
Nobody even talks about that.
Was a little pressure though from Miles. Hey, Rasul Douglas once again. Yeah. Don't talk too much, Con man. Bailey Zappi, sending overload pressure. He's ready for it. Knows the ball has to come out hot. Little miscommunication here. Maybe this was Rasul Douglas' second interception this game. Had one in the first quarter. It's him second quarter. 12:50. Third.
Where'd he go to school? Where'd he go to school?
Ooh, where did he go to college? I'm not sure.
I think he went to.
I think you have to take him home to the country roads.
That's
West
right.
Virginia.
I didn't know that.
Mountain Mama.
His picks come in bunches.
They do. They do. 4 already this year
so
since
does
coming
Zappies.
over. Yeah, unfortunately. So great job having vision on there, knowing the ball has to come out and then getting up once again, taking it to the house, instant points. This Buffalo Bills defense, they've kind of turned the corner at some point this year. Had a healthy scratch from Vaughn. That's
Fucking look at me.
not necessarily working out how they wanted to. But
Zabby looks sweet.
Pass rush has been good. Once
Healthy
again,
scratch from Vaughn?
yeah, last week.
Yeah.
So, but this pass rush though collectively has been pretty good this season. Obviously, getting the safeties involved. You got a free hitter here, so Bailey's trying to, I don't know, maybe throw hot, but great vision from the corner. Obviously, seeing it without the receiver seeing it, picking it off, and then getting it up.
Very good catch.
Oh yeah. His first one was a great catch as well. I think he cut off Devontae Parker to pick this one off.
Did get hurt though.
Really?
Yeah, Zip on the ball broke his hand on that interception.
Come on, Zip.
Fucking spitting that thing.
Once again, that is not real. Just for those that don't know.
Here we go. 1st and 10, second quarter.
J.J. McCarthy, though,
Yeah.
Dude,
Hey.
he threw that ball 120 miles an hour.
moving.
That's like Brett Favre back in the day. He used to talk about him just popping people's fingers.
Oh, yeah. Broke every single one of Donald Driver's fingers multiple times.
Donald Driver likes
I think so. He played with him for a long time.
Yeah.
and also.
And Rodgers. He only played for the Packers, and he played for like 14 years.
Donald likes them both. Donald had a big success with both of them.
That's great news. AJ, you ever get your hands on a Brett Favre fastball in practice?
Yeah, luckily it didn't dislocate my fingers or anything. But yeah,
Wow.
Donald's. You want to see some hands that are messed up? Donald's hands are yes.
Well, you can't dislocate things that are already dislocated.
Bingo.
They've already been dislocated. You might have just located them, actually, with that ball, is what AJ was thinking in his head. But that's what Brett was known for, right?
Oh, yeah.
Throwing the sauce?
Yeah. Ripping fastballs.
JJ's got the same thing. I don't know if
Torrey
that's-
Holt's hands.
Oh, yeah.
From Kurt.
Are they disgusting or what?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they can.
Just, I mean-
I've seen it.
I'm like, how did you do that? Just wear and tear over the years.
Wear and tear, yeah. Did
I'm
you think
talking
about how
about-
much painful?
Bah.
What, like the Verizon logo?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, for real. Multiple, and they you can bend them. They can bend them back to their wrist too.
Kurt Warner.
There's some O linemen too back in the day, right? That have because their hands.
Gnarly.
Oh yeah.
There's some gnarly stuff.
Munoz
They
has
cross
some-
over,
They just buddy
Munoz.
tape. Some guys just play their whole career buddy tape.
mangled like that.
Throwing up
You
dubs.
shake your hand. It's just like, what are we doing here?
Give
This
them a
one's
shocker all the
crossed,
time.
This one's crossed.
Oh, they're throwing the V.
Yeah.
What happened to Joe Gilbert's legs? Is he okay or is everything all right?
I don't know.
That's so
I think his ankle. I think it's his
funny,
ankle,
Derek.
right? I think he's fixed. You said he came over and shook your hand.
He did. He had a completely different.
Good walk.
Good walk.
Joe doesn't deserve that.
Yeah, he called me an asshole too. For
I have seen Joe in a minute. Where's he at now?
Tampa.
Tampa.
Still
Love
down.
you, Joe.
Hey, love you, Joe. Happy to see your knees are straight now. Because back in the day, it used to be like he was getting off a horse every single day of his life. Hey, where was the horse? Never been on one. What'd you do? I got 2 surgeries. The doctor didn't know what they were doing, clearly. And then now he's back. Joe Gilbert could fucking run a mile if he had to right now. There's no way that was the case like a year ago.
Good boy, Joe.
Way to go, Joe.
Attaboy, Joe.
Joe's a guy you want to have beer with.
Hey, I have a beer with this guy too. Jordan Lewis, slot defender, great eye discipline on the edge, flat defender. I've said it. I've seen more intercepted screen. See Montgomery saw the eye. If you run it back one more time, a lot of eye candy pre-snap. You got Montgomery shifting. It was a shift. You got a motion. You have a crosser with Laporta. You have a lot going on here, but great eye discipline. As a flat defender, it's your job to put the edge on everything, whether it's a run, a screen. You got to turn it back inside. He does more than that, keeps his discipline, keeps his width, and makes a great interception on this ball.
3 people in motion at the same
So this is a
time.
shift right here, yep. So anytime it's more than one guy moving, it's a shift. So everybody has to get their spot,
Reset.
get set. Got to pause for a second. Now you call the motion.
Just like when you're trying to do the eye candy to report eligible.
Yeah, okay. Too much.
You got a lot of eye candy up there.
He's pointing. He's locked in. So he sees him coming. He knows, all right, got to stay as wide as the widest. Pressure. Great play. Boom.
Oh, it is
great D.
Great play.
That was a touchdown if you didn't do that.
Well,
if you didn't.
Look how wide open it is.
Well, wide. It's not wide open.
Oh, man. That was a great play.
I mean, these are ones, script for success. This looked great on Friday. I looked awesome in practice on Friday.
Well, they won't be able to keep up with all the shifts and motions.
But wasn't 3x1 always screen alert for you guys?
We 4 strong. 4 strong was a big screen alert, but I'm sure at this point they got their tendencies.
They're getting to 3x1. For some reason 3x1 was always a big screen alert for us.
And I think their tendency switch here was a lot of times I see on films with their big plays, Gibbs is this motion guy and Montgomery's in the backfield. So they kind of, I guess, switched it, trying to break a tendency. You could be bringing Gibbs up front thinking maybe he's taking some eyes. Yeah, but once again, everybody doing their job. So he's chasing. He would have been open, but it is a screen. St. Brown looks open. Maybe Kurtz gets under, but, I mean, that's an unbelievable play. And like I said, this year I've seen more intercepted screen balls than I've seen ever.
You can circle
Keep
Micah.
playing it. Keep playing it. Keep playing it.
AJ's 3x1.
Oh, look at all those blockers.
You
got
can circle
one guy there. We got Gibbs up front. Or maybe
I don't know if that's
Brown.
a touchdown.
He's gone, boys.
Micah, too, at the top of the star.
Gone.
Micah probably catching him.
Yeah.
Where's Mike?
He's on the 45 at the top of the star. Right there.
We got a body right there.
Body
Where?
on the body.
Yep.
You got to circle our guys, too.
You see what that drawing is? That's pursuit angles, okay?
Yeah.
They're getting her.
Man, I was pursuit angle king.
What about our pursuit angles?
You guys don't have. What are you talking about?
You're on offense.
Your pursuit angles.
You used to love that drill,
Boom,
AJ,
boom.
first day of training camp, pursuit angles.
Pursuit. Yeah, everyone just conditioning drill, basically.
Yep.
Hey, count. It matters, though.
It does.
Matters.
Especially when you're taking over a team. It's really fucking quick.
Fucking matters.
Yeah, because 7 is tough. 3, though, if you make a desperate tackle at the 15, the 10 on one of those long ones, we can live to see another day here.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Maybe we keep him at 3. But if you can't, if there's been people with bad pursuit angles too. We've all seen it. Where the fuck are you going? There's some film that makes it look like I'm running maybe 3 times faster than people because the angle in which I'm running and the angle in which they're going are vastly different. Yeah. And they're nowhere near the person. It's like, where have you played for? Have you ever? Is there anything you've ever? Some people are so fast that you don't need pursuit angles, I think, right? That's what
that's the difference in the NFL level. A lot of guys take better pursuit angles. High school, college, you see a lot of guys, they'll cut back, reverse field, and just do these wild plays. You don't see that much. You see it sometimes here and there in the NFL. Drop 8, Baltimore Ravens defense. You got a Roquan Smith. Tool, we know this offense. Get back to a spot right before the 2-minute warning. You're in midfield, 1st and 10. I mean, he anticipated the window being there. Once again, only a 1-2-3-man rush. They obviously anticipated the window. One-hand interception. I believe this was right before the one-hand touchdown from Isaiah Likely.
Yep.
Just a great play, great drop.
And then Patrick Ricard later in the game, one-hand 2-point conversion.
Wide open once again. So hopefully we go lick our wounds and win this big game against Buffalo.
The jugs machines are working in Baltimore.
Yes, they are.
Feels like they're working. Roquan Smith's not supposed to be able to do this.
If you started from the beginning, he's just great zone eyes from the beginning and just worked his way all the way across. You saw Patrick Queen. He had a great interception last week, I believe, and this is their other dynamic off-the-ball backer. I think I said it last week. It's my favorite. 1-2 punch at that backer. Boom.
He's so
You
good.
see the defense. Queen he took away the low one.
Miss you, Roquan.
He took away the low
get him
ball.
out of here, Chicago's.
He takes away the low one. He takes away that second window.
I will say last 6 games, 16 interceptions for the Bears.
Good.
Ooh.
Is that good?
Yeah.
And I keep Justin Fields, by the way, for whatever it's worth. DJ Moore coming off a career year. I think 1,300 yards around that time.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's good too, bad too.
Hey, bud.